Good afternoon, everybody. It is Brian with Twisted Tree Farm, and it is Thursday, June the 4th at almost 5 o'clock p.m., and it is hot. The humidity has not hit us here in Michigan yet, but that is coming next week. Oh, whoa, look here, we got chickens everywhere. We got chickens everywhere. Look at Mama Hen floating along over there. So I got some bad news. I didn't want to tell anybody this, but we lost a chicken the other day. It was egg bound. We got just that fast. It happened just that fast. I kind of felt the egg, and we give her an egg, a hot, warm Epsom salt bath, and boom, she was done. So I'm not sure what happened, but this is the one that was sick before, and she looks amazing now. She's still not laying eggs, and I don't know why, but we're still feeding them. So we're gonna get the eggs because we did not do it yesterday. Got too busy. I just did their water not long before you got home. Ugh. Wednesday has become a real pain in the butt. I don't know what's gotten into him lately, but every morning I let them out. He comes out of the coop in the air trying to flog me every single morning. So I stand beside it out of the way and hold the garbage can lid in front of it so he can't come out until I'm ready. Look at the deer out there in the back field. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on the camera or not, but there's a deer way out there. Yeah, so evidently they're out there eating the food plot after I cut it. It is smoking hot out.
That's the other sick red.
She doesn't look too sick to me. Her booty does, yeah.
But
look at her twitching. Look at her twitching. Oh, that's just her head doing that, making it do that. Never mind.
I got like 30 eggs now. So we didn't collect yesterday.
That's what I just said. They must be eating that food plot because we've never had them out there during the day like this unless there was cover for them. I put stuff down. I put more oyster calcium down for them, or oyster shells, and like I said, I just changed their water not too long ago.
Are you going back inside? Or are you going to the garden now?
You said you needed the mulch, so I'm gonna get the mulch.
No, I can get the mulch. I'll get it.
You gonna come out here and lay down and peck at the food? Huh, Mama Hen?
Do you take these in when you go inside?
Yeah. Toby, you're limping again, buddy. I don't know why. Oh, she's not laying down. She's getting a dust bath again. That's what she's doing. She's getting herself some dust. Oh yeah, they're all happy, happy, happy. Toby says, I can't keep up with you. Slow down. There you go, Mama. Get your dust bath. Okay, I gotta go carry some mulch. I will get back with everybody later. Good morning, everybody. It's Brian, Twisted Tree Farm. 10:30, I think. June the 5th, and I have to go back out and redo my food plot because it's not coming up, and I was afraid of that. I wanted to try and support a seed company that was based in my home state where I grew up, where I'm at now. Give them a chance. It didn't work. The guy Said he'd send me out more seed, but I'm not going through that. I'm going to go back to something I know works. So I'm going to head out there right now to till it up. Steffi's picking everything up, bringing it back for me to get it in today because it's supposed to rain today and tomorrow. So hopefully I can get this done. Let's go for a ride, everybody. And it is going to be another hot one. Storms later. So I really got to get this stuff in. It's $5.89 for diesel fuel today. It's just unacceptable. Unacceptable. Did the ditches yesterday with the rotary cutter. That's always fun. First day I got the tractor, I was down at the tires didn't have ballast in it yet. In case you don't know what ballast is, it's a liquid they put inside the tires to add weight to them. Gives them more traction, more stability. But I was down here and I was trying to use the rotary cutter in the ditch. So it's about 600 pounds total that it adds to the rear end of your tractor by putting that ballast in there, I believe is the number I was told. And when I got down to, you see how steep this is right here going up the other side where the tall weeds are at. I was down about right here and I tipped over on the side and Stephanie seen it all the way back from the house and come running in the truck thinking I was dead, unalive. No, I was good. Just used the bucket. It took me about 10 minutes, but I finally got it uprighted and went back to work. They come out the next day and did the ballast right there in my driveway. So, I'm here and see what we got going on. So, I'm going to start right here. And, because this is rough. So I'm going to show you down here. That's the rear PTO. I have the transmission in neutral. 540 is what I wanted at. Oh, right there. It's going to get loud. So now at 1 mile an hour, I can hit that. Basically sets like a cruise control. I'm on my way. This is what we call the farm road. About center of the property, I can access food plots, ag fields on this side. You'll be able to see up here in a minute. Well, you can see out there now, maybe. The soybeans already coming up. It's crazy. Gotta be careful because this ground's hard as a rock right now in the clay. And I cut this food plot the other day that the guy wanted me to do. But you know what? I'm just not safe enough. Deer season's gonna be right around the corner. Before I know it, I'm gonna be here and be unprepared. Dusty. It's going to be dusty later too when I spread that lime and fertilizer. Still water up here in this corner. That's what I said, it takes a long time to drain. Everything drains right to that spot and it goes down into the woods down here into a drainage ditch. Let me get this going and then I'll bring it back up and show you guys what we're doing. Okay everybody, I'm back. Now I'm confused. I cut it yesterday, day before, something like that. And now I'm seeing more clover coming up. You can see it down in here. It's a pretty big price tag to till into the ground. Problem is, if it doesn't actually work, I don't know, I'll be out of this food plot. I gotta spray it because of grasses and broadleaf. There's just not the clover that I'd like to see though. There's clover, just not a whole lot of it. We'll figure it out. Okay, round 2. Steffi's on her way here right now with the seed and lime and everything else that I need to get it ready. So when she backs in, I'm going to pull the tractor around, put it in the bucket, and just go. It is getting hot, 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 and the rain is coming. So I got to get this done. Hopefully done today. If not, have to go with round 2, round 3, 4, 5, whatever it is. But as of right now, she should be here any minute. Humidity is just getting so bad. So we're gonna wait and see what. There we go. Ooh, don't want him in here. I don't want to kill him though. One of our honeybees. Come on, buddy. Go back out there and make us some honey. There you go. Thank you. I don't mind you taking for you guys for a ride every now and then, but not right now. So, earlier today, over here in the wheat, it's got to be almost shoulder tall now, but I had 2 deer come out of our garden, which are eating all of our tomato plants. So, and here's Steffi, so I got to get busy. It's going to be a little bit loud, everybody, but we're back at the tilling. I'll get this ripped out, then I got to go back and put the spreader on, spread the lime, spread the fertilizer, put the tiller back on, till it back in, then put the spreader back on and spread the seed. So it's going to be a day. The tractor's going to get a good workout. It's all dry. I've never been able to till this close up, plant this close to the tree line. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. If it stays dry enough down here, then it might be a good thing. Turn around and see what it looks like. Just slow her down a little bit. In here this close. I've never tilled this close, and obviously people before me, that the farmer that had it before me did not plant this close either, because there's a lot of rocks in here and they don't have rocks. They make fence lines out of rocks. So we'll do this for a little while and I'll come back and give you guys an update. Okay, we're a little bit halfway done, a little bit over halfway done, I guess. But it seems to be going pretty smooth, actually. I was really contemplating doing this or not because it's a lot of money, but looking at it, I'm glad I did it. Either way, this one didn't have much food in it. If this doesn't, if it's too late in the year, I'm really going to put the line down to it heavy. So, plus I know that there's line leaching in from the soybeans, and hopefully it comes through. I just got to beat the rain, that's all. So that is the mid-plot update for now. So I will catch everybody in just a little bit. Hello everybody, Brian with Twisted Tree Farm. It is Saturday, June 7th, 6th, 7th, something like that. It's almost that time to get the... Oh wow, they're all still out. They're all out. Even Wednesday's out. We just had a bunch of deer in our back agricultural field, ag field. I don't know if they're still there, but they were. Yeah, they're still there. I can see one from here anyway, so let me see if I can zoom in for them. That's one of many of them that were there, but you're not going to be able to see it that well. So, we'll go back to my pretty face, that is. So, we ended up losing one of our chickens. It wasn't Mama Hen, the one that was sick. It wasn't Toby, the one that was sick. It was another red in Frank's coop, or Frank's flock. I think she was egg bound because we've looked at you. There's deer over here, like... Yeah, there's deer over here. There's deer over here. Big deer. Oh, yeah, there's a couple of them out here still. We may have a few deer here and there around our place. I think if you've watched any of my videos, you know I'm a huge outdoorsman and deer hunter. They're eating the food plot. They're eating they're in there eating that clover that I put where the plot screen is. Yeah. So that's where one of my food plots are at, is right there. They're eating that clover that's in that plot screen. Wish I had my old 300mm telephoto cannon. That thing would reach out and get somebody. Come on, Mama. That was Wednesday getting up there. I can't believe those deer haven't ran yet. Good girl, Mama. Get up there, Frank the Tank.
That's the one that's got the...
Yeah, it's hanging from her butt right now.
Come on.
They're all pushing them in there. We'll get him in there, Mama. Get him in there, Mama. Frank. Oh, she's got to go down and get Frank. She got to get her boyfriend. This is the rooster. We didn't know it was a rooster at first. We thought we had all hens. Then he got bigger than Toby, and Toby didn't like it. Toby started getting depressed, so we had to move him. They're running now. They're leaving. Well, one of them is anyway. So I got a video from like 9 or 10 days ago posted where we had a fawn that was trapped up by Toby's coop. that I had to pick up and carry to release.
That looks really good. We just gotta get those.
Yeah. Come on, Frank the Tank. It's only you, buddy. Come on, Frankie Tanky. Somebody's still out cutting their grass. Well, get up there, buddy.
Just gotta do this final look.
There you go, buddy. Get up in there and get him up there tonight. Get him up there to go to bed. That's surprising they did that. They don't want to leave that food plot out there. all that's left right there is a strip that's about 18 foot wide, which is the Milo corn looking stuff, but there is clover in it, some, and chicory. I'll get Wednesdays. Maybe. I don't know if one just flew up or flew down.
Yeah, you're the one check inside the coop for the eggs too, because there was only 3 in there.
I gotta clean this coop out. I got all the pine shavings to do it, just haven't had time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, got another
Camper for the beehives. The housing.
Huh?
All the beehives in the camper.
Hello everybody, Brian, Twisted Tree Farm. It is Sunday morning, bright and early, like before 7:30, 8 o'clock. And we are gonna get the bees done before it gets too hot. Because you're in these bee suits, you are hot, no air, no nothing. So let's get busy. 2 of us here today, not like the other day. Okay.
Smoker. Smoker. Ooh. Got lots of bees. Propolis.
I didn't get in this hive, so I don't know what.
Okay. I'm on the struggle bus. Can you smoke them? This will come in. No, I can't get it in there. My hands aren't working. A ton of bees on this one right here. Yeah, there's a lot of bees. It's a good thing. Nope. Let me see the smoker. Yeah, I keep smoking these things. These guys are not happy.
They don't seem to be bothering me at all.
No, they're not bothering me, but they're just... There's no smoke coming out.
There it is, I can see it.
Brood. Queen should be on this one. Good pattern. Probably should show the camera.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and find the queen first. I'm guessing up here underneath this mess.
Okay, let's flip her over. Very gently. What the heck?
Look at all these bees over here. She's got to be over there. Right there? No, that's not her. Never mind.
I can't see at my angle, but that's okay. I'm just looking for eggs. There's no brood really over here. Can you lift it up so I can see? You gotta turn your body. No, you need to go, yeah, because of the sun. I can't see. Can you see anything in yours?
I don't see any eggs or larvae. I see wet.
That's all I see too. I'd put, yeah.
I should probably put it back in case the queen's on there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's take this top box off.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Let's just take it off and leave them alone. Just leave it as it is. You don't want to squish her. Will this one go on the table or no? Or would it be better on the ground? I don't know which is easier for us.
There we go.
Holy hell.
Told you. That's how the other one is too. What's that right there? And that right there?
Yep.
So I'm going to say there's a queen.
Wow, those are drone. Yeah, I would say that there's a queen. I was just hoping to find her. I'm gonna get that.
Get this off?
Yeah. I just want to make sure there's no queen cells, no swarm cells.
Oh yeah.
So we got to pull at least one of them out.
Come on, guys! Don't make me squish you.
That's all, honey. Nope. Keep lifting. Keep lifting. I don't see any queen cells on this.
There's this. If you look down inside those combs, what is that down and deep in those combs?
I can't.
See how it looks white?
No. I can't see anything.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a larva down on this one. I can see it.
Yeah, because the angle that you've got it at,
I can see larva down on that one.
Well, I don't think they're going to be swarming anytime soon, so. I honestly thought I may have seen a queen on that one, but probably not.
Okay.
He is angry. Hold on. I'm going to try to get him inside.
That's hitting him. That's not flicking him.
It is flicking him. It's the best I got. I'll let you undo it.
Yeah, well.
That didn't work either.
No.
I got this corner clear, 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 clear.
We don't actually have to do the other one because I already did that one. It looks identical to this.
Well, we do need to get it back on its face better.
Okay. I put this on backwards.
It's alright. As long as I don't see swarm cells. But we're not ready to put a super on here yet.
No. No, neither one of them are ready for a super.
This one's getting close though, because this is full. This looks like there's quite a lot of activity.
Okay.
There's the rat. You don't want to do
Still at it, gang. We can.
We don't have to.
No, I was gonna try and pick it up, move it over on the.
Yeah.
Like I said, this one looked identical the other day to. There we go.
There.
Okay. Just leave this. I'm just gonna leave this right here on the table. You can put the smoker over there too.
You need to get
There's a rock I threw on the ground right there. They're both right there. Yeah, this one looked identical to what we just seen there. Show everybody what looks like it snowed out here. That is not snow on the ground that we're looking at, everybody. That is actually pollen. We have never seen pollen like this here. All that white, that's all pollen. Started flying yesterday about 4 o'clock. Look at all that. It's crazy, it looked like it snowed. Ground's still pretty soft to here, so
yeah.
I'm guessing the food plot's the same way for now, but
Well, you gotta walk out here where it's more sun.
yeah.
I got plants in here though, so be careful.
I'm gonna move over right here.
Yeah, this is a little bit harder.
Huey. Sorry, I'm trying to carry this camera on a tripod and
Not get tore up from the bees.
well, the bees aren't bothering me anymore. They're gone. They just left.
It's so hot. Oh my god.
This is not an easy task.
Whew. Now we just gotta get something to make it pretty in here. And a walking path. We are gonna have so many maple trees up in here.
That's okay. We'll let them grow, and if they get big enough, we'll transplant them.
Yep.
Grass is really growing over there. If I can get the lawnmower over there today, I'm going to cut it. That'll help because there's seeds on all that.
I don't think you can. I think it's too wet still.
Oh, over there, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So all of our tomato plants have been eaten by the deer.
I
Minus
put
the-
more in yesterday. That's why you see some.
So
Here's another corn that just popped up. I put mulch around the other corn.
it'll come up.
I don't see it now.
There's one there. There's one there. There's one there.
Look at that plant, that tomato plant just got ate.
Yeah.
God, nabbit.
Yeah, when that corn gets up, they're going to eat that too if we don't get it fenced off in time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, all right.
okay, time to go back in.
Yep, gotta get out of these monkeys.
I'll be back with everybody later.
Oops, wow.
Hello everybody, Brian, Twisted Tree Farm. It's June the 7th, I believe, Sunday. Going out to fix a mess. Food plots. Be out there shortly. Okay, we are headed to the food plot. Told you guys in another video that I made earlier that I wasn't really wanting to change seed companies, but I did it because this guy is a Michigan-based company in an area that I grew up in the Upper Peninsula, and I'm all about supporting local businesses. The problem is, when I did it, the outcome wasn't so good. I do food plots every year, and I've been doing them for a long time, so it's not like I don't know what it's not like I don't know what I'm doing. I do. And I've never had ragweed. I have ragweed now, and I planted them just the way he told me to plant them, and I think that was the issue. The fertilizer was wrong. I've never had to raise the nitrogen level so high for clover, but he said he's got different clovers in this blend, and it didn't work out. So I've already tilled this under. I didn't even ask the guy for a refund. He was willing to send more seed. I told him to keep it. I didn't want to do it anymore. I'll just go back to the regular seed. I didn't yell at him, nothing. So, and then I'm not going to say his name. I'm not that person. So we still have the cover plot that I bought from him growing. I left that there. We'll see how it does. I don't have any high hopes. But I'm getting ready to go out and spread some lime. And I've already spread 500 pounds of fertilizer. Then it rained and got wet, so I had to wait. Now it's dried out enough, I believe, and there's deer running right down the center of the woods. They were getting ready to, oh, they're in his yard. My neighbor's, not really my neighbor, he's down the road further. But I just seen deer running through the woods. Oh yeah, they're out there in the field coming across. Wow. So, that's a good sign. I will go in here and this is going to be the first time spreading lime like this. This is ag lime, it's powder. It's not pelletized. It's not pellets, I should say. Pelletized, is that even a word? But we're going to try and do this with my spreader. Day before yesterday I tried to do it, and with the fertilizer, I don't know why I did it, because it shouldn't have had an issue doing it. It twisted my drive line, my drive shaft. I twisted it in half, two pieces of that drive shaft. Twisted the section that hooks to the PTO, the tractor itself, like a pretzel. So that was another $350 I just spent on a brand new drivetrain. So this food plot's turning out to be the most expensive food plot I've ever done. Hopefully I at least see some deer in it. I see deer every night in it, but so a lot of rain. We got a lot of rain the other night. This was almost completely dry. Now it's not even close to being completely dry. It'll be another 4 or 5 weeks longer than that, because we're supposed to get rain next week, which is why I'm so rushed to get this in the ground. So we'll see what this, I gotta spread this, and then I gotta till it all in, and I gotta put the seed in. So I'm gonna get out here in a good neutral position, and like right about here, I guess, and set this up and see what we're gonna get going, how we're gonna do this. Okay, I gotta lower this so I can get the stuff in there. Okay. So I'll try and get this done quickly and get you guys back on to watch. Okay, let's see how this goes. sure you guys can hear me here, if Steven's still recording, but I guess I'm gonna have to turn the setting up to really get this stuff going, maybe. Make a nice big long pass and sweep right down the middle. See what it does. Well, it is what it is. I think I put more in the air than I did on the ground, but we'll find out. I don't know if you guys can see down there or not, but I turned it white. Now I gotta hit the tiller up, come back and till this in down a couple inches and plant the seed. You're supposed to wait a month after you do the lime to let it work into the soil, but it's pretty damp, still a lot of moisture being held in from that rain, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow for the next 3 or 4 days, so we'll see what happens. See you guys in a few. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, June the 8th at about 7:40 a.m. actually. Headed out to try and finish up the food plot. I just got a till, culti pack, broadcast a seed and culti pack again, so, and it's supposed to storm today. So I already got the tiller put back on it and the spreader taken off. So, oh, I forgot. Dang it. There's another whole bag of lime here that I did not spread. Crap. That's okay. It's gonna have to stay. All right, let's head over there and do this. Trying to get out here before it's so dang hot. You can't do anything. It's supposed to get up to 90 today. Let's shut this back window because it's going to be getting loud and dusty. Okay, we're going to throw on the flashers. Give you guys a better view of where we're going. And get down there and get the job done. It's nice out right now. We've already had deer out in the ag field and eating on what clover's left over there on the edges. Not from the clover I planted already, it's from last year's planting. It looks like the low spots didn't get filled up with water enough to kill the farmer's soybean that they put in this field. That we lease this field out to somebody to plant. They pay us per acre. So we'll go in here and see what we can get done. Oh yeah, that water's receded a whole lot compared to what it was. It was a straight lake across there, but now you can see mud. So we'll get in there and get the job done, maybe, hopefully, without anything breaking like happened to the spreader. God, I can't get over that. $350 for a new drive, just a new, like a drive shaft. That's just 2 pieces, 27 inches long total for both of them together. So we're gonna really fluff this bed up and pack it good so I get a good seed bed this time. I said yesterday, you'll see it on the video, I already put in lime and fertilizer, but I think more lime went up in the air, floated off somewhere else than it did go in the field. Oh yeah, there's a couple sand cranes flying off over there. They have an open season on them now. When I was growing up, they never had a season, but then again, I've never seen this many as there are where I'm at now, where I live. They're out here in our ag fields all the time, and everybody else's ag fields. That's why I like corn more. The problem is you can't cut corn, you can't plant corn year after year. It saps the nitrogen out of the soil. Okay, we are back, Jack. Make a new plan stand. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got to start tilling about right here. Put it in neutral. Not low, neutral. There we go. Turn this down. Turn the PTO on. Now we're gonna watch those RPMs down there go up to 540. About right there. Start going and lower. Oh, gotta put it in low. Okay, now start going and lower the rototiller nice and easy. We only gotta do the top couple inches. Hit the old cruise control and just let her ride. Let's see what this gets done here. I gotta control my patience better instead of driving across these fields and getting ruts in there, because when it hardens, it's hard to drive across. Bumpy, you're sore. So I'll get this going and I'll check back with you here in just a little bit so I can show you how far we've made it. Okay, we're coming up on about halfway done with this pass, so going pretty good. There's still a lot of moisture in the dirt, good and dark. Again, you only till down a couple inches to mix in your lime and your fertilizer. Then after I do this, I gotta go get the planter, because it has the cultipacker on it. Now we're not going to plant the first pass. We're going to firm the seed bed. We're going to cultipack it, but not completely. So I'm not going to put all the weight on it. I need something left, so after I spread the seed with the spreader, that I can go back again with the cultipacker and make good seed to soil contact. It doesn't have to be buried completely. Clover is going to germinate. The roots are going to go down in the soil. So we'll get it done hopefully this time. But it's coming out rather nice. But nothing I like more than looking at fresh dirt. That just means I'm going to be planting something. So I will check back with you when this is done and we head back to get the cultipacker on. Alright, we're just about done. This will be the last pass for tilling. So this will be a good seed bed to cultipack, then come back and spread the seed, then cultipack it again. And see how it works out this time. If it doesn't work this time, and I guess I just go without clover this year, because I'm not sinking any more money into a clover plot. And my brassicas will come up, which we planted in front of us here, about from this point down actually. About a half acre's worth would be about all I need. deer blind's going to be up in there at one of those trees right there. I still got to go back in the back of the property and pull down one of the ladder stands that's not being used. So I'll put that up there, trim some trimming lanes, because down here there's a bunch of oak trees. You can see them hanging over. Bucks like to scrape underneath them all the time. So I'm going to put it there so I can get a shot at the scrapes, and then out here at the brassicas, early season, if I wanted to, I could take a doe out of the brassicas. Last year we had 15, 20 doe every day. So, and a lot of it depends on what they do with that weed across the road, because that's holding a lot of deer. Every day I have deer coming out of there to come over here and eat my food plots. I think there's bedding in there. So, this is the last pass of this. Now let's go get the cedar on there. Okay, I'm back, everybody. Ooh, back to the tractor. I got the cultipacker on there. Pulled the pin out so it doesn't plant seed. All it does is roll the cultipacker. So we'll give this a good packing, and then we'll come back and switch back over to the spreader. Spread the seed and then go back and pack it again if I don't get rained out first. So we'll see what happens. Ooh. Oh geez, it's already super hot in this tractor. I'm gonna get a little bit loud because I'm kind of in a hurry. Blinkers on. Okay, let's get going. We've had about 5 coyotes that are staying over here in this tall wheat back there on the edge of the woods. They got a baby fawn over here the other day. I seen him dragging it around. Not a good thing. I'll hold myself when I think about coyotes. But I understand they're part of the process to control the population, but man, they can sure devastate a deer herd too. They don't know when to stop. But around here, we can lose a few. Okay, let's go back there and get this thing nice and smooth. Again, the first culti-pack, you don't want to put it down all the way. You don't want it too super tight, because you got to be able to pack it again after you spread the seed. Just enough to give it a good seed to soil contact, and then you go back and pack it again to push the seed in. So we'll see what happens here. Turn my blinkers off, my hazards, and there we go. Okay, let's get in here and see what we can do. Man, I can't wait till I'm done with this, because I gotta till all this and get it smooth, because this is an awful rough ride. Sliding over into the crops sometimes, and I can't stand doing that. I feel bad for the guys who do it, but they know what I bought this land for and this farm for. One purpose and one purpose only, and that was to manage it for whitetail. We never used to have deer coming out this way at this time of the year. When the rut would take place, they would move down here. About the second to last week in October, we'd really start seeing them. And this year, I had deer every day. I had deer out here in the sag field at all times of the day. Okay. Here and see what we can do with this bad mamma jamma. Get it down and low, because it's easier to control your speed that way. So we're gonna put her down. I'm gonna set my gauge here so it's the same thing every time. moved it up, but I don't want to do that. Okay, there we go. About 2 miles an hour is about what I like to do. I'll show you guys to be able to see it on the way back what it's doing. I don't have to turn around that way. So tired. Did not sleep well. 5 a.m. come along and there's cops and sirens everywhere. What they were doing, I don't know, but my neighbor, she's not really my neighbor, she owns a horse farm down the road about 1.5 miles that I hunt. She's the one who actually found the 5.5-year-old again for me last year. Seen it here on this farm once, didn't ever have a picture of it ever, and then she sent me the next day, she goes, have you seen this one yet? And I said, yeah, yesterday I was looking for him. And she goes, well, he's back here in my horse pasture right now. So I waited for him to leave, and then I went out and set everything up, and couldn't hunt it the next morning because the wind was bad, but he was there. So if the wind would have been right, I may have been able to harvest him. I think I need to go deeper than what I'm doing, or harder down than what I'm doing right now, so because the tires are going deeper than the cultipacker even are, so I guess let's put it all the way down maybe. Spray this again before too long because it's grass growing up in it. You can see it laying on top where I tilled it. You can see over there what it does. Gives it a good seed bed, so when I get done with this, I got to go back and put the spreader on in order to even, and I could plant the clover with this planter, but I'd rather do it with a spreader. So I'll get back with you when I get ready to do that. Okay, I'm back. I got to go take care of the chickens' water real quick to make sure that they have plenty of water. This is going to be a smoking one today. That, and we're treating with Safeguard Aquasol, I think it is. With a couple sick chickens. They were anyway, they're not now, but did you guys drink all your water? You did. Good job. Full dose of Aquasure in these chickens. That makes me a happy man. So they're going to go back to fresh water now because they're only supposed to get so much per day for 5 days, I think. Whatever it is, that's what I'm doing. But I know what the amount is that each chicken's water is supposed to have by weight of flock. I'll be honest, we didn't take each bird and weigh them, but I know that two flocks are over 20 pounds and one flock's under 20 pounds, or about 20 pounds. So that's what we're doing. Sorry about the camera work. All the water got drank there, so. Wow, where are all my chickens? Are they all inside? What are they doing? Where are all the chickens? I guess I better go in here and take a look. Because 1, 2, 3. There's 4. 5. Hey, what are you doing over there, knuckle heads? What are you doing over there, knuckle heads? Hey, what are you doing over there? Are you laying eggs or are you messing around? Oh, well, they're all in here laying eggs. Okay, I know where they're at now. Every last one of them's in there laying eggs. One's back in the corner where they're not supposed to be. So let me get this water taken care of. Okay, come in here and get their water. They didn't drink it all, but that's almost all gone, so that'll be good enough. Okay, so I gotta find out how to set you guys down because this little tripod thing here isn't worth a dang. But we'll see how it goes. Hey, how about that? It worked kinda. So these water things are kinda different than the rest. You got a little cap you gotta put on the outlet down here to block it from coming out. Works on suction. So once that's out, you take this off. You don't got to worry about water running out. These are 3.5 gallons each. They sell 5-gallon and 7-gallon versions, but because I change water so quickly, or so much, just move everything this way so I don't get the camera wet. And later today, when we get ready to put the next dose of SureGuard or whatever it's called in here, I'm going to scrub all these water things out really good with a brush. Okay. Okay. Now they all come out. They wanted to be done laying eggs. I think they're all just in there messing around. But hey, as long as they're having fun, staying out of trouble, not causing mischief, pecking at each other. After this, I got to go change over to the spreader, go out and spread the seed, get back on the cultipacker, and go back and pack them one more time, and I will be done with that food plot finally. Holy smokes. Not a big fan of this bucket lid watering system, but if it's working, there's no sense in spending money on a new one, I guess. It's about ready to stop though. It's got to be cleaned. With well water, we even have a water softener. The rust in these things are just terrible. Frankie Tanky, what are you doing, buddy? This is the most vocal flock of chickens I think I've ever seen in my life. All day long they're like that. I understand egg laying is going to do it, but they're not even laying eggs. Okay, you put your lids back on these. Make sure you get them pretty snug. Then you take your cat back off down here. It's got a little boss up here to screw it on so you don't lose it. And it lets water come out until it fills that up down there, and that's all that it's going to take out. Once it covers that hole, the exit hole, it's not going to come out anymore until they drink it down past there. Okay, get Wednesday's flock taken care of here. Okay, here you go. Here you go, Big Dub. Come on, buddy. Okay, let's get these guys. Okay. Pick everybody back up here. Close this, slide that up. Grab the bucket and go give this to Tobe's flock. Toby. So we put a tarp in there the first time to put all the bedding on. Actually, in both of those coops. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think that the tarp is the way to go. There's no way you're going to pick it all up. Doing the deep litter method, there's no way you're going to pick that tarp up to get it all out of there. You got to shovel it out first. So if I have to replace the flooring, I guess I have to replace the flooring. Is there shade over here yet, guys? No? Yeah, I'll just set it right here for now then. There you go. Okay, now to the back. Now to the back of the house to put the side of the house, I'm sorry, to put the spreader on. Got to cut the grass too at some point if I get to that today. Busy day today. So we'll fire up this hot tractor and go get the spreader on. This is the hard part because you got to take the quick connect off in order to get the spreader on there. So let's get in this hot tractor. Whew. Okay. Let's see here. Back and set this tiller in the back next to the planter or the cultipacker. We're going to take this back and set it next to the tiller. Man, those soybeans grow so fast. Go out there and get this taken care of, and I will get back with you guys. Okay, so the plot has the seed on it. It hasn't had the last culti pack yet, but the rain's coming. Wind's picking up, it's getting nasty out. So I wanted to go over this real quick. The tractor's a Kubota 3560 grand. Just for reference models, you can adjust to what your tractor is. HST transmission, which I would recommend anybody to get. The ability to set it at what percent you want to use and the speed, RPM, it's just amazing. For me anyway, it is. I've always done it the old-fashioned way, but you got a setting here with your gate opening, goes up and down. The owner's manual tells you the seed rate. Actually, it's got it back here on the back. Maybe I can see it better over here. I might have to let it down in order to do it, but yeah, it's got a chart over here, but that's in the back of the like clover, tractor speed 3 miles an hour, quantity of spread pounds per acre. So it says the gate opening 5. It's not. It's saying that 43 pounds or whatever. I went 3 miles an hour and I had it on 2, which is about half, a little bit less than half of what you're supposed to. So you can make 2 passes, but I still don't think that I had enough seed to cover the area. It says that it covers 2 bags covers an acre, and it's an acre, but boy, it sure seemed to come out a little bit less than, because it is empty in there. A little turquoise now, but it works, and it worked well. I love the spreader. It spreads out to 31 feet. You set the bottom, this up to 27 inches is where I put mine at. This adjusts. If you pull it to 1, it's going to throw it further to the left. Put it out to 4, it's going to turn further to the right. Put it in the center, it's going to do a full spread, which is what I did. So I may end up getting another couple bags to be safe, to go ahead and put in there as a filler, and hope that that's enough. Probably not though. So, but as of right now, that does that completely, and I should be able to wrap this video up and have it out to you folks, not tomorrow, but the next day, maybe tomorrow. So, all right. Right now, this is Brian signing off with Twisted Tree Farm, and I am out.